Here we are on the pound yen 5-minute time frame, and we have a little flag pattern that's set up. This is quite a nice one as well, considering that we are actually well, we are in trend, but we have only just made a violation. And what I want to do is just talk you through the actual trade. Just before I do that, we are currently risking here 20 pips for 49, so it's a 2.5 to 1. Let's go ahead, remove everything off and have a look at this, doing our higher time frame analysis. And there isn't too much really here on the dailies. If I put a structure level on here, you can actually see that price came up, we saw a rejection, and then really all we've done is just consolidate sideways. So there really is very little here on the daily time frame. Let's look at the 240. And again, just consolidation. What happened here though is we had a big bearish momentum candle. We have then consolidated, and we have just put in a higher high, higher close on the 4 hourly. Let's look at the 60-minute time frame. This is how it looks on the 60. We actually put a violation in here to the downside, and then we've violated to the upside as well. So literally nothing here again other than just consolidation. Let's drop down to the 5-minute. This is quite good to see. So sorry, to the 15-minute. So you can see here 3-point move, retracement, another move. We're looking at a retracement. The only difference this time is if you look at the wicks here, we've actually had deceleration. So we've had two 15-minute pin bars indicating a rejection, and that was coming into the wicks here of the previous new structure high. And so we could be looking at this market coming higher. Now if I bring the structure level down to the 149 flat, that psychological number here on the 15-minute time frame, we've got a few areas here that has been tested. So we can see that this is a pretty good area to take profits if we were to get up to that zone. Let's drop down to the 5-minute, and this is where we'll see our flag pattern. It's unusual to get a flag pattern on the 5, if I'm completely honest, because they happen so quick and they're never quite good enough on the 5-minute. Plus as well, the ATR, it's not worth it on the lower time frame. But on this time frame with the pound yen, it obviously has a big ATR. So you can see now we've broken out the channel. You can see we've had 2 tests at the bottom, 2 tests on the top. We've now broken out the channel. We did actually come into a oh yeah, sorry, we did it. We came into a 382, which is a minimum that I require. So I've got my stops and ATR below the low, and targets are that 127 extension, which as mentioned comes in at that psychological number, well just below it actually, at the 149 flat. So I'm going to be taking profits just a few pips early if we can get up to there. There we go, 148.96. So in terms of the risk to reward, I think this was a 2.5 to 1. Just let me make that green. I do need it color coded correctly. Drives me mad otherwise. Okay, 21 of risk. Reward 49, so yeah, 2.5 to 1 will be a lovely trade if we can get up there. And we're back, and I'm not sure if that has just been caught. We've just now hit targets for plus, it was actually plus 44 pips in the end, not 49, but there we go, lovely winning trade for plus 44. If you did like the video, please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't, and of course don't forget to give it a quick like.